Hi, this is Angel Jones. I love great conversations where life's journey is communicated not only through words, but tones and emotions. Explosive expressions that allow you to feel what they felt and learned. A fool learns only from his own mistake, while the wise learn from their own and from those others have made. Thanks for being here with us. Good afternoon, Susanna Halonen. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful afternoon?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. And yourself?
Hey, I'm excellent. I'll tell you, and I'm telling this to the happyologist, I'm happy. So tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us meeting?
Well, as you said, I am the happyologist, so I do kind of have a talent for helping people to become happier.
Interesting. That is an awesome job. I'll say from one perspective, but I'm guessing people always expect you to be happy, don't they?
Yeah, sometimes, but then I also explain to them that happiness is also about having the full range of human emotions and being able to then deal with both the positive and the negative and being able to kind of bounce back from failures and being able to stress. That's kind of the whole fulfilling view on happiness.
Ooh, so it's been branded a bit wrong, hasn't it?
Yes,
Mm,
absolutely.
love it. So, all right, let's drill deeper. Who did you learn the skill of being happy from?
Well, my first introduction to it, to positive psychology, basically, which is the science of happiness, was Sean Aker and his book, The Happiness Advantage. And since I basically read that book, I've just dived deeper and deeper into it, done lots of courses, read lots of books, done research on it. And then, kind of, the final icing on the cake was doing a Master's of Science in Applied Positive Psychology.
Wow. So this one book did that. Like sent you on.
Yeah, it sent me on a really amazing journey.
Wow. The power. I'm checking something here. Just to be correct. Sean Akers wrote that book. I think
Yes.
you know, spell Akers for me, please.
So Acre is spelled Achor and
Okay.
Sean is Shawn.
Okay, all right then. I had a Sean Akers on. I was just wondering if he was the author of that book because I was stoked for a bit. But his is spelled Akres. Okay. So why will you continue to repeat the skill of being happy?
Well, because I want to make the world a happier place. That's basically my mission.
Hmm. You know, that's interesting. Just before you, we had an architect on, and Mark was talking about what he does and why he does it because he said he found his purpose, and we were identifying that that is a champion at heart. That person is a champion at heart, someone who had a struggle, and then what you did is you got over the bump, but you turned around.
Yeah.
You turned around to see who was there that you could help, right?
Mm.
So tell me, is it that you had such of a struggle as well?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think personally, I've never been naturally the happiest person.
Hmm.
So I am a natural pessimist. So I basically trained myself into becoming an optimist. And yeah, it's been a total life changer. And, everything that I work with my clients on, I've basically practiced myself and tested on myself as well, because I've gone through that same journey as well.
Intriguing. If you could make yourself believe, then you could make anyone believe, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Hmm. Share with us one thing you've done consistently over the last 3 years.
Writing in all formats, blogging, doing articles, writing books as well. So that's kind of the one thing I'm doing consistently.
I'm going to ask this question, and I think I know the answer. How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel alive and really fulfilled and excited and energized and also like I'm making a difference, because obviously the things I write about are to help other people as well.
Now, I'm sure everyone listening, our amazing audience, wondered why you did not say happy.
Well, I think because being happy is such a I don't know, it's just one word, and I think there's so much more around it.
I agree.
And I think being alive and fulfilled and all of that kind of falls into happiness as well.
I agree. I'm playing. All right. So, why would you suggest that someone do what you've done, especially and specifically to the path you've chosen? I mean, you went from reading one book, making one decision, and having such of a ripple effect in not just your life, but so many others.
Yeah, well, I think we have to be open to the opportunities that are presented to us. And that's how I see the book. It was kind of like opening a door to me and a whole new world. And then I think it's about listening really to your intuition and having the courage to take those steps in creating the change that you want in your life, because I think that is the only way that you can live a life that's true to you. And when you do that, that's when you're really happy and fulfilled.
So the one song that we need there is something that goes ping. It's like
Yeah.
That was great. All right, let's switch gears now. I would like to invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean waters. Susanna, what is your earliest childhood memory?
I think it was actually when I was living in Holland as an infant, and I was in the kitchen of our house, and I was surrounded by families. I think one of my grandmas were there, my parents, my brothers, and we were all laughing about some moss or something that was growing on the roof on top of our house. And somehow I don't know, that's something that, yeah, that seems to be the first thing that I can recall for some weird reason.
Wow. How old do you think you were?
I think I was probably, 2 or maybe 3.5, something like that.
And why do you think this memory is so clear?
I think because I was surrounded by so much love and, I felt safe and secure. So it was almost like that was my invitation to join the world in a more, I don't know, conscious way, if you can say.
Yeah.
And the environment was just so positive with everyone was laughing. And then I don't know, I think there's something about the moss as well growing, because I love nature and I really connect with nature and I need a lot of green around me. So I think maybe because we were talking about it or my parents were talking about it or something, that somehow also, I don't know, sparked something in me.
Intriguing. Can I have the opportunity to interpret this thought picture?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, thank you. So I would say it's intriguing to me that the thing that got you or made you happy existed above you and that created a shelter for you, but it came in a form and fashion that didn't feel, if you would, city-like or, advanced. So there's moss on top of you and you guys are laughing at it. And now, like the shelter of your life, the roof, if you may, of your life, exists around happiness.
Yeah, that's nice. I like it.
You are welcome. All right, if we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
I think it was from Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way.
Yeah, it's all connecting here, folks. It's amazing how that connects. And that specific way we're speaking about is you would want to be happy and everything that entails. Yeah, I wanted that. So we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. Yes or no. Susanna, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Well, I believe that every person who I coach or who comes to my workshop or sees my talks basically gets the opportunity to learn my skills and take them on board. And the same I believe for everyone who reads my blogs, articles, and books, because everything I do is about making the world a happier place. So hopefully as I do my work and I'm teaching people how to be happy, then those skills get passed on to everyone I basically interact with.
I love that. We could access that at happyologist.co.uk, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Wonderful. Are you married?
No, I'm living with my partner at the moment.
Okay. Do you have children?
No, I don't have children, but I have 2 horses, which I love dearly.
Wow. Okay. I think you've gotten the award for the biggest pets yet.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you believe in God?
I believe in the power of the universe, but I don't label it as God necessarily.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes. Very, very dear ones.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more than that. I think maybe 1 to 2 hours a day if you kind of count everything from, video blogs, documentaries to Netflix, because I do like to get inspired by other people's work.
Yeah. Hey, Susanna, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Yes. I would like to encourage you to stop listening to the myth that you need to find and follow your passion in order to be happy, because I think that sets a lot of people on the wrong path and makes people feel stuck. And I've actually done research on this, which resulted in me saying, screw finding your passion, because I realized that living a fulfilling life isn't about finding what you love, but finding love in what you do. So that's really my message to you, really break free from the one passion myth and learn to live your whole life with passion, because that's how you will live your happiest, most fulfilling life.
Susanna Halonen, thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing audience, before you leave, there's one person I'd like to introduce you to, Amanda Jones. She is my wife, and her passion is to educate, encourage, and empower.
Hi, I'm Amanda Jones, and I'm a registered nurse. Do you or someone you know have diabetes? According to the International Diabetes Federation, in 2015 worldwide, 415 million people were living with diabetes. Just as that figure is overwhelming, so too can the effects of diabetes be. So, to help simplify diabetes for both adult and child, I've used rhymes in my books, The ABCs of Diabetes for Children and Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes. At its simplest, rhymes help us to remember. If you, a child or friend, want an easy, reader-friendly way to know about diabetes, then get a copy of these books. For more details, you can go to poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.